4 reasons why you need a financial advisor.
Hello and welcome to Retire with Coffee. As always, Michael and I are delighted you've decided to join us for a few minutes to hopefully raise your financial awareness broadly and deeply to be more financially literate so you can truly thrive in retirement, not just survive. Right, Mike?
Yes, absolutely. That's why we have a new show lined up for you today. 4 reasons why you need a financial advisor, because some people think they got all the assets they need and have accumulated the assets to get them to retirement.
Yes.
But many people don't realize that the strategies that get you to retirement are not the strategies that will get you through retirement. So we are going to start with number 1 reason why you need a retirement advisor or a financial advisor by your side.
Yeah.
And that is simply because, Dad, retirement planning is new to typically people while they're starting to plan.
It absolutely is. There's a huge difference between the accumulation phase of your life when you're investing in a 401k, diversifying, using things such as dollar cost averaging to hopefully reduce risk and accumulate a diversified portfolio of wealth so you can enter into the chapter called Your Abundant Retirement Years. However, distribution planning, making sure you don't outlive your money, creating tax economy, which is rising income but lowering your taxes, is a different art and a science in and of itself. And I always think back to, reminiscing, I remember my first Schwinn bike. It was glittery red, and when my parents first took off the training wheels, my dad was holding the wobbly leather seat, and I remember him telling me, "John, pedal, you're good, look out on the horizon, don't look back at me." And he would walk alongside the bicycle, and eventually he let me go, and as I'm pedaling and pedaling, my heart is pumping, I'm starting to perspire. I look back, and he's way behind me, and I got scared. All of a sudden, I found myself head over heels tumbling, skin in my shin, and all of a sudden 5 minutes later getting the whatever they call it, the ointments or what have you, and my mother wiping my brow and encouraging me, saying, "You did great for the first time on your bicycle, John, without training wheels." But you know what? That's what it's like when you get to retirement. Most of you invariably are only ever going to retire one time. Name a time that you did anything magnificently well on the first time. If you're an achiever, you know you fail. Get up and go again. Fail and go again, because if you can look up, land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up and go again. Overcoming defeat is the only way to success. You know that. But when you get to retirement, it's different, because now you're closing the chapter on your paychecks, no more. And you're going to be entering a period that's a little uncertain. It can be a brilliant, breathtaking time of life because you can do the things you always dreamed of, but it's also a little scary because you've never retired before. How much money do you need? How should it be invested differently? What kind of legacy do you want to leave to your church, or how much do you want to endow your children with? How long is your money going to last? You may want the last check to be to the undertaker, and you hope that one bounces. I'm okay with that, but nobody wants to live a life where they outlive their money at age 93 and they live to age 95. So you want to put some guardrails in place, training wheels of sort. Get somebody's hand on the seat to help guide you when you're wobbling in the first throes of learning how to ride the bicycle called Your Robust Retirement Years. We would love to help you with that because I've retired thousands of people over the years. The whole goal is to help them thrive in retirement, not just survive. And that's the darndest good reason I can think of to get to a point where you choose somebody that's a good fit for you and you be a good fit for them so they can help guide you through retirement as a coach all along the way.
Yes, and that leads right into the second reason why you need a financial advisor when it comes to retirement, and that is simply because the strategies that got you to retirement are not the strategies that will get you through retirement. But you can't just go out and pick up your good old book at the store because each person's situation is different. Retirement planning is individual. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Yeah, it's like a custom suit. Wool worsted, a beautiful garment that falls perfectly on your shoulders. There's no crease in the back. Do you want single vent, double vent? Should it be a double-breasted or a single-breasted? Should it be a slim cut? a good tailor can really make you look well groomed. Now, I'm not well groomed today because I'm sitting at the ranch on the fireplace hearth. I got to clean out the ashes from the fireplace and clean the flue later today. That's my calling. Incidentally, don't tell Arlene, but she's got a long list for me to clean out the outside shed, etc. I'm very good at one thing at home, though: procrastination. Procrastination. But when it comes to your retirement, you don't want to procrastinate, and you don't want to embrace the big box stores of one size fits all. You're unique. You're beautifully designed. You need a custom tailored suit hand woven for you. That is, how much income do you want? How do you reduce or maybe choke out and eliminate, defeat forever, the tax on up to 85% of your Social Security? What portion should you convert into a Roth IRA? And how should the investments in your typical IRA that you have to take distributions out of at 70.5, how should that be structured so you can meet the distributions the IRS says you must take? Otherwise, they're going to strangle you with a 50% penalty, but without running the risk of a negative sequence of returns thwarting the longevity of that cash flow. So many issues that we custom tailor, we triangulate a plan to get you to the place where all your non-negotiable expenses, property taxes, insurance, etc., are covered by diversified cash flow. And once you hit that metric, life truly can become indulgent and you'll have the time of your life.
Yes, and that rolls right into the third reason why you need a financial advisor, and that is, it is an individual situation for everybody. And when you step into retirement, you don't know what taxes are going to do to you. And you might leave a lot of money on the table by simply not making the right tax decisions that were best suited for your situation.
No doubt about it. You know, many people don't realize there's so many things left on the table. And one of the stealth taxes is inflation. And another tax that can suck the wind out of your sails is tax on Social Security. Or how can we orchestrate a plan? Imagine where your income is rising, but your tax obligations are falling. Then you've got that margin, which is additional shekels in your pocket to take that indulgent Mediterranean cruise, or maybe fund an endowment for your granddaughter so she can go on to study being a cardiologist in medical school at Texas A&M. Whatever your dream is, whatever resonates with you, that's what we're passionate about. And we stay up late at night burning the kerosene lantern so you don't have to, so you don't have to fret about the cacophony of all the conflicting issues. Because have you ever noticed, even on taxes, Mike, anytime Congress is in session, none of us are safe.
It always changes.
They change the rules. Your advisor should be cognizant, should be aware of these changes and be able to create tweaks and modifications in a well-crafted plan to make sure that your taxes go down as your income goes up. And that's something we'd love to educate you more on.
Yes, absolutely. And we're going to go over the fourth reason you need a financial advisor real quick, because wealth management is a lifelong investment and you want to have someone there along your side to help coach you along the way, because things are going to change, and how you're investing today might change 6 months down the road. So you want to make sure you have someone managing your wealth and understand that it is an investment for the long haul. We are going to get on out of here. I'm going to let John close out the show like usual, but like it on down below. And if you're wondering what's the easiest way to watch all of our shows, just go to johnconvery.com. It's right there on the screen for you. johnconvery.com, and that has all of Retire with Coffee and John's coffee breaks right there, just in the feed, so you can watch them while you're on the go, and go back and watch the older ones as well.
Yes.
I'm going to let John and my dad close it on out. I will see you next week.
Hey, listen, folks, as I always love to exit our program with my version, paraphrase of sorts, of the old Irish prayer. May the wind be gently at your back, my friend. May the sun shine warmly on your face. May the misty low road rise up to meet the high road. And until our paths meet again, my friend, may a sovereign God graciously anoint you with good health, richly bless you, and have a magnificent day. Goodbye now.